defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Outside, Jones. Boozer kicks to Green. Screen by Boozer. Right side, Green. 11 feet away. Green missing again. Trailblazers leading by 8. Adams dishes to Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Boozer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jones. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Adams, the pass to Freak. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Freak's got 24 points. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Freak. Down low, here's Harrell. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Harrell's got his first points of the game.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
The clock runs out.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He's got 24 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Allen and Green are the wings. Carlos Boozer out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Jones in at the 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Here's Jones. Feeds to Allen. No good. Plumlee with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Jones kicks to Allen, passes it to Boozer. The baseline J. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the 2 teams.
2 conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lee's checked in. Here's Lillard. 1:33 left to play in the third. Here's Freak. Portland no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
the 10-footer. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 6 points. Portland leading by 17. And here's Freak. He's got 26, and that one's good.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And for Memphis, their shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. There's a screen. Outside, Jones. Pass to Gasol. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV. No
goodness.
doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis on defense, trailing by 19. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak. Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Barton kicks to Jones. Left side Gasol. He got it up in time, but it would. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the Freaks checked in for Lillard. Freak with it. Freak in at point guard. Decker is out there with Davis. Then it's Lee, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Picked by Lee. Jumper off the screen. Kept alive. Davis dishes to Lee. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Freak. Drains the 19-footer. Freak's got 34 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Green kicks to Gasol. Allen outside. The pass to Green. Stolen by Decker. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. Boozer, he's checked in for Memphis. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Outside, Jones lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Freak missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Screen by Boozer. It's Allen on the wing. Outside Gasol. The feed to Green. Puts one up from 19. Good as the jump shot falls.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 36 points for Freak.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Hansbrough's checked in for Gasol. Barton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Udrih in for Jones.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
They set the screen. Screen by Boozer. Now Udrih. Allen passes to Barton. Just 3 to shoot. Again, Memphis.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Oh, wow. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Portland.
That free throw good from Barton.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barton. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And stolen by Udrih. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Way to play, boy. Way to play. Hey.
Well, Damian, what does the win tonight and the recent stretch of good performances mean to this team?
It means we're getting better. You might not be able to see it from the outside, but in practice every day we were making improvements. Guys were just a step faster.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny